The Neomorph is a Xenomorph-like creature encountered on Planet 4 by the crew of the USCSS Covenant. To a degree, they resemble the Xenomorph XX121 and share many characteristics with them. Neomorphs are a pearly-white colour and stand upright, with a prehensile tail, pointed dorsal spikes, and a long rounded head. They look almost like they have no mouth, but when opened, its jaw will protrude outwards, revealing its sharp teeth. They are incredibly aggressive and will attack any other life form by biting and clawing. Their bite is strong enough to sever a human's head off of the body, and they have similar looking blood to the Xenomorph XX121 but lacking the acidity. Their behaviour is also more feral and animalistic than that of xenomorphs, and they are less intelligent. They have also been shown to feed on their kills. Their life cycle begins with the neomorphic egg sacs, which are fungal-like growths found around Planet 4, and when disturbed by a potential host, they will release an airborne mass of spores called motes, which will enter through an opening such as the ear canal or can be breathed in by the host. Once inside the host organism, the motes burrow into the body and inject the pathogen into the host's bloodstream. The next stage will begin to develop, known as a bloodburster, which gestates within a matter of hours and will then violently emerge, killing the host much like a chestburster. Where the bloodburster differs from the chestburster though, is that instead of exiting the body through one specific area, the bloodburster will exit through the point of least resistance. They have been seen to erupt out of the victim's back and also out through the mouth. Their sharp dorsal spines will help it to escape. Also, instead of fleeing to find a safe area, the bloodburster is hostile from birth and will immediately attack anything in sight. The bloodburster will grow into an infant neomorph called a neophyte, which runs on all fours, and then eventually into the full adult form, the neomorph, reaching around 2 meters in height. After David released the black goo onto the engineer settlement, the neomorphs were one of the organisms to arise after the pathogen came into contact with the local environment, much like how the hammerpedes on LV-223 developed. 2 crew members of the Covenant were infected by motes and gave birth to neomorphs, one of which was killed while attacking the group, while the second fled and grew into its adult form, before entering David's temple and killing another human. When David saw the creature, it didn't attack him as it knew he wasn't organic. The android seemed to hold some sort of affection for it and was enraged when one of the other crewmen shot and killed it. The neomorph has many similarities to the deacon, with a similar inner jaw, and most closely resembles the ultramorph and beluga xenomorph, which were concepts for Prometheus and featured in early versions of its script. Although I wasn't much of a fan of Alien Covenant, I did actually like the Neomorphs. I think they had a really good design, and I thought it was interesting to see a more primitive and natural variant of the Xenomorph, and how they showed this in the film, such as how, when they are born, their bloodburster is instantly aggressive, rather than hiding like a chestburster does, which would give them a lower chance of survival as a chestburster would. And I thought the Neomorphs were kind of creepy looking, and I remember when you first see it and it looked like it didn't have a mouth, but then its mouth comes out. I did like that scene. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If so, then don't forget to like it and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.